How y'all doing? Doing all right? Yeah, good. Students, how are you doing today? You're always up at this time on Saturday mornings, right? Tell me. All right. Listen, again, I encouraged it. That's my fault. So this is our convocation ceremony. It's dedicated to our students and their families, a formal introduction to the college. I think it's about maybe 45 minutes. It's not long. I know when I was your age, it was difficult to get up early and attend things like this as well, but I'm old enough to know that you'll hear some things today that maybe don't resonate with you, but you'll hear some things that do resonate with you. Perhaps when students, former students speak, I'm not sure, but pay attention. It's only 45 minutes. Your phones are off, right? Your phones are off, right? Over there? Yeah. I didn't even bring mine. I was like, okay. I want to recognize some people and some groups. I'm not sure if she's here. Is Lynn Shea here? She may not be here. She's our newest Professor Emeritus. So Lynn Shea, Professor Emeritus, wherever you are, congratulations. Now, I want to recognize the Board of Trustees. We have members of the Board of Trustees here. Could you stand up, please? All right. So, a Board of Trustees helps guide the college. They donate their time and much more to help us. They have some really positive experience with Landmark College in many ways, whether it was one of their children who went here or whether they went here themselves, right, Brett? See, you can tell. And they are just a wonderful group that helps us succeed in higher education. So thank you. Thank you to the faculty and staff. We always have some new faculty and staff that have come in, and it's wonderful to have you here. You know that saying, you never step into the same river twice? It's true. Higher ed is constantly changing. Landmark College is constantly changing. Wonderful to have you here. You're such important assets. Of course, we have to thank the families. Students, I want to thank the families for everything they've done for you your whole life and bringing you here. So how about a round of applause for the families? All right. So I have to make a lot of speeches in my job here as the president. Often they're impromptu. Sometimes I have a speech written, sometimes just some notes. And I remember my last job when I wasn't the president, and if I heard the president say something twice, I was like, come on, can't you come up with new material? And I didn't really know how hard it was to constantly give speeches. So I try to mix it up so as not to torture the people that are always in the audience, except when it comes to convocation. At these events, I usually have the same thing to say because they're very, very simple, okay? Very simple advice for you. And I'll start off, however, by saying that, you're a college students first and foremost. We are a traditional college and also a specialty college. You know that, right? Our thing and our specialty is learning differences. That's what we do really, really well, and we're completely devoted to it. So you're at the right place, but fundamentally, you're college students, and we accepted you. We accepted 51% of the students, applicants. We accepted 51%. We're a lot more selective than some people might think. So we chose you. We chose you, and we know that it's sort of a harrowing experience, right? A lot of nerves. We've all been there. It's just part of life. You'll get through it, okay? Now, structure follows strategy. Structure follows strategy. I want you to think about that when you think about how you're going to do here at the college. What's your strategy going to be? I'm going to give you some tips on strategy and structure. Structure follows first your plan, okay? So in terms of strategy and plans, go to class. Go to class. No joke. Go to class. We actually had some data at the Board of Trustees meeting yesterday of the effect of missing class on your grade. Guess what? We're not going to publish that because I think it's already been published. But it's true. And it led to a great conversation of, well, why do students skip class? And oftentimes we realize you miss a few classes, and then there might be some shame and some embarrassment about showing your face. Not here. No shame at this place, okay? You talk with your professor, get to class even if you miss some. We would love to see those absences suddenly spike up with attendance, and as it spikes up, your grades spike up, because they will. Go to class. See your advisor routinely. You're paying for it. See your advisor, right? Baked into the cake, advising, all right? What else? Advice, strategy, planning, and build your structure around this. Go to class, see your advisor. The next one is a social suggestion. Get out of your room. Try to get out of your room. We all know, I've got young children, we all know what it means to be in a digital milieu, a digital environment. It's natural to you. College is where you can refine other skills, interpersonal skills. Sometimes they're better, you're face-to-face. So we're not going to tell you no gaming. We know. We see the internet usage at 11 o'clock at night. This place is humming. Trust me. We know you have like 3 to 5 devices. That's just the way it goes. But, hey, introduce yourself to some people. And this might sound, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to sound, but if you see someone eating alone in the dining hall, you see this person eating alone more than once, why don't you try a new thing and sit with them? Sit down with them, Why not? Yeah, the social element here is very, very big. And we have lots of scaffolding, but ultimately, you're all smart. You're college students. Sort of transcend that and say hi to people. If you give someone like 30 seconds, you might be amazed at what you have in common with these people. So see someone eating alone, sit with them, make friends, get out, meet people more than halfway sometimes. What else do I have? Go to class. Did I say that? Yeah? Okay. Oh, multiple times. All right. Okay. Structure follows strategy. You're going to build a structure in based on your strategy and your plan. So we covered all those things. Rush principles. Have you heard about the Rush principles? All right, what do they stand for? R stands for what? That's pretty good, right? So the Rush principles. Try to live by the Rush principles here. College is a place where you can experiment. You're going to make mistakes. We're pretty forgiving here because you're young people. You make mistakes as part of learning. The one area, though, where we draw the line is how you treat other people. So if you hurt anyone in any way, you're going to go home. Parents, you want your students to go home? No. So be adherent to the Rush principles, okay? Very, very important. Again, college is a place where you can try things. You can make mistakes, you can do things. It's a safe environment. College is a place, unlike a job, where you can make mistakes and, it's not the end of the world. Just don't hurt anyone, all right? Be respectful. Be understanding, okay? What other kind of old guy advice can I give you here? Sometimes people think that this is a magical environment. A magical environment that is going to transform you, will metamorphose into the best student in the country. Right, correct. He's just shaking his head. It's not a magical environment. It's just replete with support for you in the academic and the social realms. We have enormous amounts of support, but it's not magical. We know that because not everyone makes it here. We're a bona fide college. We have a specialty. We're a bona fide college. So don't expect the environment alone to help you become, a better student. You have to work hard. But when you do work hard, this environment, which is loaded with understanding people and resources, then you're really gonna gain some traction. And by the way, if you don't gain traction initially, don't freak out. Don't give up. Perseverance Lane, isn't there a road called Perseverance Lane? Yeah. Don't give up ever, all right? It's the right environment for you, not magical, just simply the best, most carefully engineered place to be. Whether you want to be here for a year or you want to get a bachelor's degree, it doesn't matter. You're going to succeed in life if you don't give up. All right, so that's a lot of advice. I mean every word of it, too. Honestly, I mean it, all right? I've already gone on too long. I apologize. I know what it's like to sit here on Saturday morning, and we've got a bunch of other speeches, so I'll stop right there. I'll stop right there. Just don't give up. Believe in yourself. Stay optimistic. If you mess up, don't sweat it. Just work hard, okay? We're here to support you. Welcome to Landmark College.